So this is a close-up of where they took some sampling from the calcite there. And so what they were doing is they were doing what's called uranium series dating. And so what that is it's an indirect dating method that they're basically, you know, that pretty translucent stuff that kind of drips down and makes like beautiful sort of layers on the walls in caves. Well, there's naturally occurring uranium in it, just at really low levels. But over time, because it's radioactive, it breaks down into some of its components. And what you can measure is how much of it has broken down, and it can give you a sense of time. And the beautiful dating is that it's not limited the way carbon dating is. Carbon dating above 40 to 50,000 starts getting pretty sketchy. So this has the potential to give you a lot more. Now, again, there is also some argument and controversy about how accurate uranium series dating is. So I won't even get into that, but I will just say that, yeah, there's definitely people questioned it, but you know, with any dating method, right? But in this case, you can see the little scrape marks. And so what they did was they're not actually measuring the date at which the art is made, they're measuring the date at which the art was covered. And in this case, there's sort of, you can kind of see there's just a little sort of smeary red mark under there, which is actually a red disc, and it was covered up around 41,000 years ago. So of course, this is from 2015. And so this, of course, is where people got really excited because they were like, well, were humans even there then? Is it Neanderthal? What's happening? And then, of course, just a couple of years ago, we've got the new study where they did uranium series in some other caves. Oh, here's from a hand where that handprint was covered up 37,000 years ago. So that gives you an idea. But yeah, so here's this is from La Pasiaga cave, which is actually next door to El Castillo. And in La Pasiaga was one of the 3 caves where they were able to get 65,000 plus year old dates. So at that point, even if you could kind of debate that we know humans were starting to hang around 40,000, at 65,000 there was no humans anywhere in the vicinity. And so if those dates are accurate, then like it has to be Neanderthal basically. And so that's where, you know, that's what makes those dates so interesting, and has also led to there being a lot of back and forth thing about, you know, the accuracy of the technique, and you know is it really 65,000, or is it, you know, some sort of contamination, how accurate can be in caves, etc. So the idea that I had, and I'm not the only one who's trying it, but I'm hopeful that we can set ourselves up for success. But you know, and in the future, I would love to see this actually become like a regular testing method that we use, kind of like carbon dating is now like normal and everybody does it. But what we're looking at hopefully doing next year is, and again, pandemic and everything, you know, let's get worked out. But National Geographic awarded me a grant to go see if we could try and extract any genetic material